yeah, so gangsters, the brakes are done. Took me around roughly 2 hours. Made a mess of it. I didn't make it look that smooth. It is really easy actually once you have a go. Have the correct tools to hand. Test the brakes afterwards. I didn't show you that process, but I did. I made sure that the lever got firm and stuff like that. You just have to pump. Basically, it's just pumping the pistons back out so that the pads seat on the disc. Like I say, I'm not a mechanic. Don't want to be, all that kind of stuff. I don't think they get paid enough. The poor guys graft, and yeah, all the mechanics I know, terrible cash, feel really bad. Mechanics, go on your own, do your own thing. It's silly working for garages. But yeah, okay, as I was saying, let's keep on subject, or keep on topic. Yeah, pump the brakes a little bit, make sure that the pistons come out so that they grip the disc firmly. And I've been advised that you should really, well, I know you shouldn't just hammer on the brakes when you take a bike out for the first time. Just just be a little bit soft on them and stuff so that they seat properly. Because obviously the previous, unless you do brand new discs and pads, you've probably still got the disc on there. Vice versa. They'll have different, mine don't have any grooves in because nothing got stuck. They're really good condition, and they're fine. But there'll be minute imperfections and stuff. So just like I said, when you're gradually putting on the brake, the pad should seat properly and stuff like that. Yeah, and just, I don't know, simple common sense. I mean, when you did the brakes, have a look, make sure you got no leaks and stuff, because when you're cleaning around the bleed nipple and stuff, you could potentially slacken that off. I didn't, it's on pretty solid. But yeah, watch the video. It's a bit of a giggle. You can tell I pretty much don't have a clue. I'm just following the Haynes manual, and I don't mind putting my hand to stuff. I go to mechanics and do that kind of stuff and have professionals in when I need them. But when there's something that I can do myself, you don't make money by throwing it away. I'll tell you that for free. So yeah, watch your next video. Put your hand to a couple of things if you've got time. Sometimes it's a little bit of a passion thing. You don't need to. If I earn, for me to go fix that, and if I earn more than what I'd pay a mechanic in 2 hours, which is most definitely the case, it's not cost effective for me in theory, because I could just go work for 2 hours and earn more cash. I wouldn't just pay someone else to do it. But that's why I said a little bit of passion into it, because I enjoy fixing my own stuff and I enjoy seeing how things work and stuff like that. Okay, and yeah, have a look and have a giggle and enjoy. Well, good start to any of this is always, yeah, consulting the Haynes manual. It's worth getting one of these. It shows you all the little bits you need to do with your bike. I'm about to do the brakes on mine, so just have a quick little read of this. Tells you what to do, all the little bits. Got your torque settings and stuff over here if you need them. Blah blah blah. But yeah, nice little book to have. You know, it's nice watching all the YouTube video every once in a while, you know, to see how to do it properly. But yeah, it's pretty cool to have this. It's pretty comprehensive, and it's got a little spanner there to tell you how hard it is and stuff like that. That's a pretty cool little guide. You can end up butchering the whole thing yourself and end up ruining it, but hey ho. Okay, let me show you the brake pads that I've bought. So this is for a K6 Suzuki GSXR. That's what I've gone and got for mine. Yeah, these should be okay. I mean, mine were severely worn out and stuff, so yeah. Pop these on, this should be all good. What's up, gangsters? Gonna be doing my brake pads on my motorbike. It's Suzuki GSXR. 2006 model, call it a K6. So yeah, so get to do the front pads in those, won't do the rear. Yeah, should be good. I take you guys through it. Got the old butcher's guide. Got one of these Haynes manuals. These are a must really, because I'm not a mechanic or whatever. I always try and put my hand to something and try and fix it myself and stuff. It depends. Something that's really specialist, I'm not, you know, I won't bother. But when it comes to the basic stuff, yeah, cool, I'll have a go. And this is sort of classed as basic. It's the 3-spanner on the Haynes manual. So yeah, it's about the only thing I ever actually read. I don't even read it really. I just look at the pictures, and then we get there somehow. And if I can't break it, it's got to go to the. If I can't fix it and I break it, it goes to the mechanic or whatever it goes to. So yeah, leave you gangsters to it, and I'll probably do some recording and stuff in my garage. But it's going to be quite dark. We're halfway through sunshine and hailstorms and stuff like that in the UK. So do the best that I can do. Get the soapy water and that kind of stuff prepped. Got the brake cleaner as well, that's in the garage way in, and yeah, all gravy. Okay, so I'm going to show you which bits you're going to take off. So basically, you're slacking off these two, with that. It gets a size 5 Allen key, and then I'm using a 12 for these bolts that are holding the caliper onto this bracket. So yeah, so I've slackened this one off just to check, and I've slackened this one off as well. These are pretty tight, so I'll do the others whilst on camera and you shall see. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Easier with the ratchet spanner because you just remember. But yeah, there you go. Did you hear that? Yeah, it's not great when people tighten this stuff into alloy so tight. The problem is here is a lot of build-up. I don't think these have ever been changed. I'll try and show you. Yeah, so like I said, just loosen them up. There we go. I'll quickly change these off for you. Yeah, to hang on that quite a lot actually. I might be able to just do these hand tie fingers now. There we go. Yes, it's as easy as that. I'm just going to go grab some bungee sort of cords to hang the caliper so that doesn't damage the brake line. And yeah, excuse the mess and stuff on there because it's a little bit muddy. Didn't give it a clean. Yep, next stage. Okay, bungee cord has been located. So I'm going to take these off quick. Okay, obviously you don't want to lose anything, so I'll just be a typical dude and just drop it down on the floor. You know, we roll. It shouldn't just fall off, but I'll be prepared for that fact. It may. No, not the fact, the likeliness that it may. It's not a fact yet. Yeah, check the build up. These things haven't been off for a long time. I don't know what that is in there. Sort of. I don't know if you can see all that crud on there. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, so let me wiggle these free. Yeah, there's literally no meat left on these. Okay, so it's left sleeve in there. Yeah. You can tell I'm good at this kind of stuff. He says, oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's pretty much not really much meat left on those pads, and they're gunky and stuff like that, but yeah, we'll rectify that with a little bit of a clean and probably zoom out. I'm only going to show you one side because yeah, it's identical to the other, so yeah, that is my logic in that. Okay, so you can see the method that I used to bungee up the caliper. It's just while I was away quickly looking for bits because obviously I don't have everything to hand. Should have really planned this a bit better. But yeah, so that's the method for that. I'll just pop that off quick. And maybe I'll have to zoom you guys back in to see how I'm about to take off these. Because these two pins here are pretty much holding in the pads. So once I totally screw those out, the pads will, yeah, they probably won't drop out, but they'll come out. Okay, zoom in for you guys a little bit. Let's get this right. Okay, there goes an bud. Do the old lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. Probably, oh, that's quite loose as well. I might be able to do that. Yeah, let's smack my bike. Can you guys tell I do this a lot? Not really, yeah, because I don't. Okay, yeah, you can see there's lots of build up and crud on that. I'm gonna have to, yeah, clean those up. That's what I'm gonna use a bit of wire wool for, fine one, just to clean all that stuff off. And I'll put a bit of copper grease in there. Probably not too much. People are gonna be screaming, going at your brakes. What are you sticking copper grease? I put them on the back of pads too when I do cars and stuff, because it stops them squealing, and that's a lot of build up on there. Yeah, poor brakes haven't been touched before. Yeah, I got this bike off of a proper legend, but you know what, I got it, it wasn't in the best condition, but I got it for cheaper, and I put money into it, and it's still cheaper than if you had bought one that was in good nick, and now it's in pretty much good condition. and I'll look after it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, there's still a bit of meat on those actually. I thought they were worse than what they were, to be honest. Yeah, obviously the shops recommend you to do it straight away. I took it in for a return part and they were like, oh, you shouldn't really drive it off to the pads like that. They're not even that, they're bad, but they're not that bad. Some people still get tons of stuff out of them. But yeah, there we go. Now we start the cleaning process, and the cleaning process is going to be your bucket of cleaning solution, and I do have a tin of brake cleaner. I'm going to use this, and the main reason why is because it was yeah, the cheapest for the most amount. It's a brake cleaner. I doubt any of them do anything more spectacular than the other. Okay, so I will, yeah, let's keep this process going. Yeah, so now for the messy part. I have a concentrated bottle of cleaning solution of your choice. This is mine, and I'm going to mix with other stuff in the bowl. So there's some water down here, and I'm just literally going to scrub away. I don't want to lose these two pins up here. I should really take these clips out. Yeah, it wasn't very, yeah, like I said, amateur mechanic and all that. Can't really call myself a mechanic, but yeah, just amateur at these bits. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo clue what I'm doing. Don't know if you can tell. Gangsters, I'm just going to go at it. Yeah. Put some. Just going to go at it. Just try and see what happens here. Actually, I'm going to spray some concentrated stuff on. Oh man. Let's see what. Let's see what it gives. If my hand starts to dissolve, don't worry, it's just all the cleaning stuff. Yeah, please wear all of your protective eyewear and all that kind of stuff. Don't get hurting yourselves. Say what? Okay. Oh, this is boring though. Okay. Yeah. Just, yeah, I'm gonna pan back to this. This is boring as all sorts of hell. Got my protective eyewear. Say what? Living it up. I love these things. Keep your eyes safe, y'all. You ain't never know what's gonna happen. Don't lose your eyeballs. Things are so used. Check the mind, that eye. Check that eye just popping off doing its own thing. Going nice and skew. Love it. Yeah, so after messing about a little bit, I got the clip out. So yeah, it's nice and shiny now. It had a lot of build up and stuff on it. But yeah, it's nice and shiny now, as shiny as it can be. Okay, so I've cleaned it all up. See if you can ever see inside. I mean, I'm gonna give it all like a proper wash afterwards, because you can see it goes slightly offish white to it. It's probably from the brake cleaner. But yeah, cleaned it up as sort of, yeah, best I can. Some tiny bits I couldn't get into, and I know you shouldn't really push the piston back in, but yeah, it all looks pretty good, nice and clean and stuff, and yeah. That's that. I mean, I'll probably end up, I think I'll take this caliper apart when I've got a bit more time. Yeah, I'll probably take it apart, bleed the whole system and stuff. But yeah. There's before and after the steel wheel cleaner, if you can see it properly. But yeah, that's the difference, before and after. So yeah, just hit the other one up. I don't know if they put some Loctite in there or something, but that's ridiculous. You don't need to put that. Just something along here. Keep it lubricated, because you want to be able to get these things back in and out. This is ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, lift the bucket in place because it's a convenient little holder. Done my 4 bolts, nice and clean. Gonna pop a tiny bit of copper grease onto them, just onto the shaft bit here, so that they just remain lubed in there. I think the other guy put like Loctite or something on there. Not needed. And I mean, depending on what you want to do with regards to your pads, I mean, not everyone, people say different things about this really. I've always been told to put a bit of copper grease on the back of the pad to stop them squeaking. But like I say, I'm not a mechanic, so please do not take my word as gospel, because obviously grease and brakes don't work together, never have done, but I mean, I just do, that's what I've been advised, and I haven't had any squeaky brakes. But like I said, I'm not a mechanic, so that is totally up to you whether you want to do something like that. Totally up to you. Okay, I haven't planned this right, because I've got them at the wrong angle here, so yeah. Let me reset that. Let me get these in. Okay. And maybe I should actually put the pins in. Yeah. Good idea, 99. And then that in turn will allow me to set the pads. Okay, tiny bit of copper slab. Okay, yeah, so just slid that pin in to keep those two pads in place. It was a nightmare to try and get that to it. Okay, so got the one pin in there. So these hold the brake pads in place. You can see the holes, you line them up. And if didn't have any crap on them, that would be quite nice. Just try and get a little rubbish off. Some infinite wisdom. And to put it back down on the floor. Okay. And then we'll, yeah, just be a bit careful obviously, because we're going back into alloy. So we'll turn this the other way. Righty tighty. And I'm just going to go finger tight actually in the beginning. Let's get it. Do you know what's really good too? If I have the correct end on it. And not a Phillips end. That really helps. I mean, this is going in so easily because I've cleaned it all up. Wow, it's incredible. Really, really smooth. I mean, look at that. It's just from a simple cleaner. Bloody hell. Cool. Okay, so we haven't tightened those up fully. Now for these two big beasts to put it back onto the bracket. And that's us, guys. And Bob's your Auntie Mary, mate. Let's move this out the way. Actually, what I will do is quickly pop a bit of copper grease onto here. Okay. See that one? Okay, now I'm conscious that I've got grease on my hands and stuff, so just giving them a quick wipe, but I'll go back over the brakes again in this sec. I'll give the bike a proper clean afterwards. Okay, so what we'll do is we need to separate these pads. Oh, hello. Amateur mechanic, back at it again. Okay, so what we actually need to do is separate these pads. Something that I haven't made a mess with. Okay, he says with the magnetic. Okay. Really? Yeah, I'm in love. Okay. There we go, separated. Let's see if I can keep that separation. Get this brake on. Well, you know what, I might need to push the pistons back a little bit. We just double check. Okay, well I don't need to push the pistons back, I just need a better position really, because I can't be doing it from that side, so I can't even aim it up properly. Okay, the gap is sufficient. Just tip it on, it'll grip, and there we go. We're in, and now I'll put these two bolts through here. Yeah. Pop the other little one on, just quickly inspect that and put too much crap on it. And that is us. And that is how you change your pads on the Suzuki GSXR600 2006 model. Probably could do it with a little bit more finesse and a little bit more skill, but this is honestly the first time I've done it, so that is it. The Haynes manual tiny bit of common sense, minus the grease near a brake. And yeah, that has saved, well, not really that I need to save the cash and stuff, but it has saved a bit of cash and it's quite cool. Now I'll go around with the spanner and make sure that tightens on. Okay, so you've got it, it's just torque settings for these, so I'll show you guys them. I'll torque them up for you quick and I'll show you how the pros do it. Okay, so this is, let's take this up for you quick. Show you guys how we do it. Okay, so I'm just going to torque this up. So that's, oh, yep, there we go, torqued it. Do you hear the click? Yep, there we go, it's torqued. I'm just give it a little sweetie, this little ngata. Yeah, I'll show you my torque wrench. It's just see this hand? That's it. That's the torque. Just the wrist. The wrist is just that's how I torque it up. That is the torque. And I'll know if I haven't done them up enough, because the brakes will probably come off when I'm riding, and I'll be like, oh shit, dude, you didn't tighten them up enough. Now let's give them a little nip, just for good luck. Just get that little thread ripping out. Just a little nip. Yeah, there we go. It should be good. If not, like I say, they just stop working, and then yeah, the rest is history. Yeah.